Hey guys, this is Raz. I'm bringing you a review on my latest hot toy that I received, and it is the Adam West Batman from the 1966 series. I noticed that this figure now, when you check on Amazon, it's like $275. I think last time I checked was $245. But I got this from Big Bad Toy Store, and on Big Bad Toy Store it still goes for its retail price of $200. So to me, I wanted it because one, I mean, I watched only a few episodes of the series, but I'm a Batman fan, and it was too good to pass up. And I had a little bit of extra money, and I wanted a figure, so I was like, I'm gonna go with the Adam West Batman. It's it's a little different, than what we usually get with the more modern comic books. So I like it. It's a callback. So let's check out the figure with all the accessories. Alright, so let's look at his accessories. As you can see, he comes with this gigantic bomb, which is probably one of the more hilarious scenes I remember the movie, which he has this bomb that's ready to blow, but he has no idea what to do with it. So he's just running around. Here, he has a little radio, and probably something everyone remembers, the shark repellent, which to me was the most hilarious scene because the shark was so tiny, and he's getting bit by a shark and he's not bleeding or anything. It's just hilarious. And the whole movie is it's so campy, but it was for kids. So here we have extra wrist pegs and a rope, which if you combine the rope with, say you get Robin, you can basically mimic the scene where they're climbing up the building on a string together. Well, rope, not string. But yeah, basically this is what this basic diorama is for. Is basically to recreate that. I mean, you can also do some funny things because this does open and such. It's a nice little diorama base. For $200, it's nice to get these little extra things than the usual, pairs of hands and such. And here we have his Batarang, which is the largest Batarang that I think a Batman has ever had. Here we have his two basic hands. These are hands that came on the figure. I took them off because I wanted to create the Batusai dance. As you can see, I have the hands right here. And here we have basically this hand, as you can see, small hands, is like to hold the radio. These more open hands, I'm not sure what, they're nice little expressive hands. This is to hold the shark repellent. Then you have this, which is to hold your Batarang. Now, as you can tell, like, it's purple. Well, in this lighting it's hard to tell, but it's a purple, right? But if you turn it around, black. It's a nice little touch. It's quite nice. And here you have a fisted hand. And then again here you have that expressive large hand again. You have this hand, which I'm not sure exactly what's for. You have another Batarang hand. And you have a fist. So that's it for accessories. Now as for the figure itself, it has an amazing head sculpt, as you can see. The paint application is just gorgeous. Like, it looks like real skin, and you could just tell, that is Adam West. Now I've seen the NECA figures, and they did have a resemblance, which are nice. And I guess we're the best alternative before this one came out. But if you're a fan of classic series or Batman in general, how could you not want this? Look at this head sculpt. Look at that paint application. It's perfect. And the sculpt and the paint application for the cowl, great. Same, and the cape has this very nice, I don't know I guess like velvety feel. It's very nice, and the suit is soft. And if you squeeze it right here, you can tell there's a little, I wouldn't say a fat suit, but something over the basic body, just to give it this more full look. But yeah, the tailoring is perfect, and basically, this is kind of like your Christopher Reeve Superman, in which the outfit itself allows for great range of for the articulation to basically shine, because you'll know that like a lot of figures, they have great articulation underneath, but it's the costume that hinders it, the outfit, but not this one. The only thing I worry about is the head. You don't want to move the head up too much, and basically you lose your ankle articulation. Not too much here, but you know, you get the double knee bend, same thing at the elbow, great shoulder articulation, wrist swivel, you know, it's a bicep swivel. You get all that good stuff. Now, let's compare him to another Batman figure. Now, here is the Adam West Batman next to the Hot Toys Arkham City Batman. And you can see, I mean, this is based on the game, and the reason why it looks so dwarfed is because, well, it's a video game. The proportions, as you could tell, are very unrealistic. Like, he has a basically Mr. Olympia physique, yet he still has the athleticism and flexibility of a gymnast, which in real life isn't really two things that really go together too much. But yeah, I mean, he stands at about 12 inches tall, so with your other, basically your movie masterpiece figures, he'll fit into great scale. I don't have the Burt Ward Robin, so we'll have to see there. Now overall, I find this figure, I mean, given its price is $200, it's expensive, but for a Hot Toys that is kind of becoming probably the cheapest you'll get at Hot Toys now. $200 seems to be as cheap as it gets. Now it seems that the cheapest is becoming $220 with the Avengers line. But for $200, you get a lot of accessories. You get a little diorama, great sculpt, paint application, just great articulation. To me, this figure is worth a buy, and definitely get it from Big Bad Toy Store because it is still $200 on Big Bad Toy Store. Everywhere else is either sold out or, you know, scalpers. The prices are raised. I'd give this figure, just solely based on how much fun you can have with it, posing it, and the likeness, I'd give it altogether a 9 out of 10.